Hey everyone, it's me Triton, and in today's video I want to help you guys get the To the Dark and Back Again trophy for Marvel's Avengers, which is to complete 50 Hive missions. Now the best way to go about this is to go to your war table in either Operations or Avengers Initiatives and select the Pacific Northwest, then select the Forest Hive. Now for whatever reason, if the Forest Hive mission is not here, just go back to your main menu, go back in, it will have refreshed and the mission will be there. Now, when you get into the matchmaking, the most important thing is that you disable it right away. You want to make sure that when you're going for this trophy, that every time you enter a Hive mission, you are the only non-companion player that's in it. You have to be the host in order to get credit for this. And that's probably the biggest thing with this trophy, is that it's just really poorly worded in the description. It says complete 50 missions. What it should say is you need to complete 50 missions as the host. And the best way to assure that you're the host every single time is for you to make sure you do these all solo. So that's a huge piece of this. Now, I ultimately needed about 70 Hive missions to get this trophy done, and right around the 50 mark I started getting frustrated. I went to YouTube, I went to the forums to try to figure out why this might be bugged for me, and I was able to take little bits and pieces of information out of each one, and I'm condensing it all here for you guys to kind of be the definitive place to understand how to get this trophy. But in order to do that, I do want to dispel some of the myths that are out there. The first one is that you have to do these all on the same character. That is not true. You can do these on one character, two characters, all the characters. It really doesn't matter. You ultimately just have to get 50 done as the host. The second myth here is that the difficulty matters. Some people think you need to do these all on challenge 1. Some people think you need to do it on challenge 4. Again, it doesn't matter. You could do these on any challenge level. I do recommend a lower one just so you could breeze through quicker, but it really doesn't matter. And the last myth here is that you have to do these either all normal, all elite, or that elite don't count, only normal count, anything around that. It doesn't matter if you do these in a combination of normal or elite, all normal, all elite, whatever. I would recommend doing these on normal just because there's one less floor that you're going to have to clear, and since you need to do 50 of these, it's probably better to just go about it and get these done as fast as you can, so I do recommend normal. Now, the one truth for this, aside from the fact that you need to be the host in all 50, is that all 50 of these Hive missions have to be completed between patches. Anytime a patch drops, for whatever reason, it resets your count. So today, January 6, 2022, the 1.57 patch dropped. If you have not completed this trophy at this point, you are now at 0 and you're going to have to do 50 Hive missions again. It's one of the reasons people think this trophy is bugged, is because over the course of this game that they've played it, it has taken them, 200 times. They've done 200 highs and they still haven't gotten it. And it's probably because they've done less than 50 between the patches, and every time a patch drops, it resets them. That's probably the biggest reason why people think this trophy is bugged. So now, from today until the next patch, which is usually about, like, in my experience, 2 months between patches, you have to do 50 hives. Now, lastly, there are some tips to getting this done quicker because, again, you're going to have to do 50 of these. The first one is to have a flying character. You see that I've been Iron Man throughout this whole video. You could be Thor. I guess you could be Spider-Man if you're on PlayStation. But a flying character is going to allow you to get to the initial access point of the Hive faster, and it's going to allow you to skip ads in between the elevator trips. So you take an elevator trip, you have to then go and get to another objective, open that door. This is going to allow you to skip that faster. And then lastly, also just pace yourself. Just pace yourself. If you know you have to do 50 of these, just do 5 a day for 10 days. That way you don't get completely burnt out. But I do hope this helps you guys, seeing all the myths, the truths, and some tips to get this trophy done. Guys, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'll try to answer them.